You're tuned in to Nerd Overload, your weekly show for video games, movies, TV shows, comics, tech news, and more. Sponsored in part by Creative Foundations in Delaware and Starbase Columbus in Westerville. Now your hosts, Cody Pennick, Samantha Cross, Sam Dunham, and Josh Harrison.
Welcome to another episode of Nerd Overload. Our mother's names are not Martha. I'm Cody.
I'm Sam.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Samantha.
Oh, we have a great show for you this week. Thank you for tuning in. Before we get into the news, let's do some stuff we've been checking out.
Well, I've actually checked out a few things so far. It's kind of weird. Like, I've had a lot of stuff to do. I watched the new DC animated direct-to-DVD movie, Justice League versus Teen Titans.
Was it good?
I liked it. There are a couple parts that were a little, kind of a little cheesy.
You'll have that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. I hate it when they use the New 52 costumes so much.
Yeah, they're pretty weak.
I hate Wonder Woman's New 52 costume. It is literally the worst.
What's wrong with it?
I just don't like the way it looks.
It's kind of drab.
It is really drab. Like, it's basically like a big one-piece bathing suit and her wearing, like, knee-high socks.
I mean, I don't hate it.
Yeah, I never had a problem with it.
I don't care for it.
I think it's just a little bit dull, but overall it's okay.
Well, they removed the gold.
Yeah.
They just made it silver.
Yeah. And they keep playing off that whole thing that her and Superman were like a thing or are a thing.
Because in New 52 they were.
And it's stupid.
Yeah. Anyway,
but
about the movie.
Anyway, but yeah. Let's see here. You have a Justice League team of Batman, Superman, Flash, Cyborg, and Wonder Woman.
Okay.
The Justice League.
Yeah.
Basically. And then you have a Teen Titans team, which is Damian Wayne. Well, actually, Damian gets put on the team because he messes up a fight with Weather Wizard earlier in the film.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. And Batman decides to teach him teamwork by putting him on a different team.
Okay.
With the Teen Titans. And you've got Starfire. She's like, the oldest and stuff. Mm-hmm. Beast Boy, Garfield.
Sure. Yep.
Garfield.
Loves his lasagna.
He hates Mondays.
Yeah. Hates it.
Blue Beetle and Raven.
Okay. Yeah.
So Blue Beetle is the replacement for Cyborg.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, because he's got pretty much the same power.
Yeah, they're not that different.
No, not really. And actually, later on in the film, Cyborg ends up kind of joining them, sort of, and like hanging out. They even make a point like, hey, you should join our team more as more full time. Because, well, once you've been in the majors.
Oh yeah.
You should join our team full time, and maybe we could do a comedy series on the Cartoon Network. That's really hit or miss.
Yeah.
Although it's more hit than miss, I will say.
I'm warming up to it.
I like Teen Titans Go.
I think it's
warming
funny.
up. It's cute.
The Real Boy Adventures clip is so good.
Yeah.
Real Boy Adventures.
I mean, it's interesting. They're going with the whole Trigon, like Raven's.
That's
origin.
an easy. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's easy.
I don't know. I think it was just like a reason to use Trigon, I guess, basically.
Yeah. Well, they needed a reason to get the two teams to fight each other, and that's as good a reason as any.
Yeah,
so.
well, because he sent out his corruptors, and they possess people. Yeah, anyway.
Sure.
Trigun.
Yeah.
Trigon, yeah.
Trigun.
I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's interesting. The movie was pretty good. I think they definitely set it up for a sequel or more films in the Teen Titans line.
Okay.
Because at the very end, you see, like, Terra, like, flying across the bay on a rock.
Okay.
And she looked really good. I've always liked Terra as a character.
Mm-hmm.
Is Starfire more like Teen Titans? The
No,
cartoon?
she's more grounded. She knows the world. There are a couple times she stumbles over like a human or an Earth euphemism because at one point she says I can't remember anyway. But there's a part where I laughed out loud. There's they're getting ready to fight some they're at a fair trying to have fun kind of team building kind of thing, and they get attacked by demons, and there's like a legitimate magical girl transformation sequence.
Nice.
Like Starfire going like full like Sailor Moon, and Beast Boy, and Blue Beetle.
That's awesome.
It's like that Scooby Doo meets Kiss cartoon
Yes.
they did.
Yeah.
Yes. Just like that.
They gave Kiss magical girl transformations.
That's so funny.
It's awesome.
That was pretty funny.
That Peabody and Sherman show episode I watched the other day where they were helping Blackbeard find his beard. When he got his beard back, he did a magical girl transformation into a pirate. But instead of it being pretty, it was gross.
That's funny.
Like his teeth got all nasty and just piratey gross stuff happening.
Awesome.
Let's see here. I participated in the Doom beta.
As did I.
Did you get angry? Because I got angry.
No, I like it. I have fun every time I play it.
I got murdered.
I didn't do that bad.
I got murdered horribly.
It's called Super Shotgun, and it's the best weapon to use.
Every time I tried to kill somebody with it, I couldn't get a shot off.
Huh.
I'm getting sniped by some jerkhole.
I just run around and spray people with the shotgun, and I have a pretty good time.
Anyway.
Did you get to play as the Revenant?
No, I didn't get to play the demon.
Occasionally, a demon rune will drop on the map, and you can pick it up, and then you get to play as the Revenant, which is like big skeleton man for
Jetpack
you.
skeleton.
Yeah, jetpack skeleton.
Excellent.
That shoots rockets from his shoulders.
The best kind of skeleton.
And fireballs.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you get real strong. You can just blast the crap out of people. I'm really stoked for the single player campaign though, because
Yeah, I think I would enjoy the single player more than the multiplayer.
I don't get how people are complaining it's not fast enough. It seems
Really?
plenty
Yeah.
fast.
I had a
to me.
hard time like keeping up with everything.
I've seen people complain that I guess the movement speed is not fast enough, and
What?
like they're nuts because it's fine.
The turning speed is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like my screen visually blurs. I turn so fast.
It takes you a minute to like acclimate to how fast it is.
Yeah, and you can like jump and like grab ledges and pull yourself up.
You
I
can
haven't
double
got-
jump.
Yeah, you can double jump. I haven't quite done any of the cool like assassination moves yet though.
I did one this morning.
You
They have to have low health, and then if you melee them, then it does a cool like brutal. I think they're called glory kills.
I saw where some dude you can grab a dude and like crush his head or something like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like something out of like Game of Thrones.
Did you play just regular deathmatch, or did you try the warpath?
I just did regular deathmatch.
Oh, the warpath is pretty cool. It's like control points, except the control point is like always slowly sliding around the map.
Oh, cool.
So you're just always chasing it and
Okay,
fighting
I'll-
over this one piece of map that's moving around.
I
Very
like that
cool.
idea. I like that idea a lot actually. It's kind of like droid capture in Battlefront.
Oh, that's the one where things drop out of the sky.
No,
and
that's
then-
drop
oh, no.
pod.
I
Droid control is there are gonk droids walking around the map, and you have to like stand near them and capture them, but they're always moving.
I don't like multiplayer shooters all that much, but I enjoyed this.
Yeah, I get it. I could see the appeal, and the customizer is pretty fun.
Yeah, you can customize your guy a lot, and
and your guns.
Yeah.
Well, the look of your guns.
yeah, you
anyway.
can color your guns different colors. I had a pink and purple shotgun.
What happened when you first colored your guy? I can't remember.
Oh, I accidentally made him look like an Ohio State robot. I'm like red and gray, and I'm like, oh no, I made an Ohio State robot.
OH.
You're not the best at coloring.
You didn't stay inside the lines.
No,
Other than getting frustrated at that, I got into the Overwatch beta for this weekend.
I hate you.
Don't hate me. Don't
Hate you. I've wanted into that for so long, and
It's the last weekend they're doing it too.
Yeah, so I guess I'll never be. I'll just have to buy it when it comes out.
Yeah.
You know,
Like some joker.
Jay Okerman.
Jay Okerman. The junker.
The Joker. God.
The scum junker.
I was literally screaming at it.
Yeah, that's something we checked out. Is There's
Yeah.
a new episode of Monster Factory.
I was actually gonna bring that up
Yeah.
before I check it out. That was always good.
But no.
Anyway,
it's
yeah.
got a very kind of Team Fortress feel to it.
I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah, except the different characters have different powers. Some are really, really good, and some, I don't know. Like the one character I really wanted to play, Winston, the big gorilla guy, he's not that good. I think he's mostly there just to kind of like, just soak damage, because his offensive capability, his gun is not that good.
Huh.
It's like a lightning gun. You gotta sit there and hold it before you kill something, and it like takes a minute. But as you damage people, you build up your meter for your big super move.
He sounds kind of like Heavy Weapons guy.
Yeah.
Heavy weapons guy is a lot better at killing than
Heavy
Winston.
Weapons guy is my favorite Team Fortress character to play as.
Me too, and the medic. I love playing medic.
I don't like the medic. I'm pretty much Heavy Weapons guy, and that's it.
But no, I was playing in this way. It's capture. It's an area capture game mode.
Control point thing.
Yeah. But except there's like one, and I was playing this hero called Bastion, and you're a big robot guy. You got like an assault rifle. It's pretty standard. It's not a bad rifle, but what's fun is because you have some abilities that cool down and some that don't. Bastion's one ability that doesn't cool down, you basically turn into a stationary minigun.
Cool.
Yeah, and so I would set up in this corner and then pop down into my minigun form and just mow down poor souls that came in front of me.
There was a character in Monday Night Combat that did that.
Yeah, it's a lot like that.
And I love that game. That was a good game. It was an underrated.
Yeah, it was actually that's a really fun game actually. And then his other special ability that does cool down is like a little repair bot thing you can call out and hold it down, and the longer you hold it, the more you heal. But then his super move you build up, you literally turn into a rolling tank.
Nice.
That almost one hit kills pretty much everything in your path.
Excellent.
Like dudes were coming in like popping their ultimate powers. I'm just like insta kill, insta kill, insta kill, insta kill. I am not that great at games, especially like shooters I just picked up, and I was 30 kills and no deaths.
Nice.
That's good.
But I want to play the other roster though, because there are so many characters. So many.
Have you tried, was it Diva, the girl that drives the robot?
No, but I've seen a lot of people run around in it.
She looks really cool.
I really want to play that one, and I really want to play Thoragir or whatever. He looks like a dwarf future mechanic guy.
I wonder why.
Well, yeah, I do have the affinity for the beards.
Yeah.
I like the pink hair muscle lady too. I forget what her name is.
Oh, yeah. She's pretty cool too. I'm in the Battleborn beta too, but I haven't had a chance to really check that one out yet. I really want to play as the gentlemanly robot steampunk guy and just shoot people in the face.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how that turns out, because I like Gearbox.
Yeah, I like Gearbox too.
Even though I'm not that hot on Borderlands. I like the story and the world, but the game itself doesn't do a whole lot for me.
No, not really. Like, the story, like, even in the story and the gameplay in the first Borderlands is kind of, at
yeah.
best.
The second one, they improve on the story a lot.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
They get that Anthony Birch in there.
Yeah. That's basically, that's all I've really done.
Well, I'll do mine super quick. I other than watching the Monster Factory, which everyone should go on YouTube and find, because
look up Monster Factory at some Polygon.
They're super great. Their user generated video game creations that the two of the McElroy brothers pretty much make just horrific.
Yeah, they take
Lovecrafty
they take character creators and push them to the extremes to make the ugliest characters.
Oh, it's wonderful!
Possible.
It's great. Yeah,
Worse than you can imagine.
Yeah. You can spend a half hour doing worse things than watching Monster Factory.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I rewatched Megamind. Do you remember that movie?
I like that movie.
Yeah,
I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, I hadn't watched it since it was in theaters. And I remember in theaters feeling just completely neutral about it. I didn't love it, didn't hate it, just kind of. But
it's a DreamWorks.
It's a DreamWorks. And after watching it again and kind of taking it in and not being so critical about it, it was fun. It was just a genuinely good movie.
Yeah.
I watched that pretty much back to back with Despicable Me, and I liked it better than Despicable Me.
I think on rewatch, I might like it a little better than Despicable Me as well.
It's actually got a lot of smart writing in it.
It does. And a lot of good celebrity voices. I don't know. Will Ferrell's voice, I don't know, every once in a while doesn't quite fit the character. I think a Stephen Colbert probably would have done a better job as Megamind, I feel. But
was that Will Ferrell?
It was Will Ferrell. It was Will Ferrell.
Tina Fey.
Who was the
Superman-esque guy?
Oh, that was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did a good job as a more comedic character. And who was the Jonah Hill was the fat kid that they turned into the hero that turned into the villain.
Yeah. He became a superhero. Yeah.
Titan, which it was actually spelled Tighthen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it was.
Oh God, Colbert would have been great as
he
Megamind.
would have been a
like I'm picturing
good.
it in my head. It would be amazing.
Yeah.
I remember when they announced. Why am I mentioning Peabody and Sherman again? But when they announced that movie and they said Stephen Colbert was going to be in it, I thought he was going to be Peabody, and that would have been so good.
That would have been really good.
I really like the Peabody and Sherman movie though.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Really?
I've just been watching the Netflix cartoon, which
like
isn't
the newer one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which isn't terribly good, but it looks so good. The animation and the character design is just amazing.
I really, really enjoyed the movie. Like, the movie is...
The movie was fun.
It is
I've
a lot
heard
of fun.
it's good. I probably should watch
what's
it.
his name from Modern Family did a pretty good job as...
Ty Burrell.
Ty Burrell, yeah.
Mhm.
I think he did a pretty good job as Peabody.
Yeah. It definitely had... It had a better feel to it than the old Peabody cartoon.
See, I really like the old Peabody.
Yeah,
cartoon,
I
so
do too.
I'm a sucker for those.
I love the old was it Jay
Ward.
Ward? Yeah, Jay Ward.
Ward.
Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
Style, yeah.
Yep.
No, I mean I get that, but it felt like more organic.
Well, yeah, they flashed those Jay Ward cartoons don't have a lot going on. It's a bunch of puns. It's a bunch of
it's a pun delivery system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong.
No, puns are the highest form of comedy.
Absolutely. Also, science say it's also a sign of brain damage. But seriously, have you read that?
No.
Facebook was all about it for like a day and a half.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, puns are being good at puns are a sign of brain damage.
I smell burnt toast.
Damage. But no, beyond that, I've been playing some Street Fighter V. I've been getting my butt kicked up between my ears in that. I've been playing Alex, the new
I
character.
was gonna say, how's Alex?
He plays pretty interestingly. He breaks the game. He has
Nice.
there are some game breaking bugs with his character. If you don't land one of his combos until you back out completely and go back in, every time you try to do that combo, it will not connect.
Good job,
Jeez.
Capcom.
Yep.
Way to go.
And there's another one that's even worse where you have to do a certain number of things in progression, but it will make your opponent's character roll back to a previous beta version of their character. So all of a sudden, all their moves are wrong.
How does that even happen?
It's because Capcom or the Street Fighter team is not used to having piecemealing out content over a long stretch of time, because they're used to putting out huge update packs, where this one they're just putting one character at a time, and yeah, it breaks the game pretty hard. But his character's pretty cool. A lot of grabs. His grab radius isn't.
He's a grabby man.
He's a grab man. He's a grab man. A lot of his grabs don't have the biggest radius, but he does have a lot of his third strike moves, which is really cool. And he gets a parry, just like Ryu. Although his is more like he just sits there and absorbs hits while he's like flexing his muscle and like winding up his arm.
Nice.
It's kind of great.
I heard Ken gets a real bad costume.
Oh, it's real bad. It's real bad. It's like a leather jacket, and he gets a flat top kinda, and it's the sides of his hair are shaved, and he has like spiky, and he has that weird goofy looking face.
So he looks kind of like Paul from Tekken.
He looks kind of like Paul from Tekken. He looks like an anime, like real bad. A lot of the character costumes that came with this pack are pretty good. You get full access to bearded Ryu.
Yes.
And
Jinx.
Old messed up Bison, which is really cool. The goatee Bison.
I think, isn't Laura's costume just a bathing suit?
Oh, she's just naked. She's just practically naked. But that's kind of the character.
Yeah.
Did Armika get a new costume?
She gets a
luchador costume.
like a luchador costume, and her hair looks like Phoenix wings.
Oh, okay.
Kinda. It's pretty cool. But overall, it's fun. I haven't quite gotten the system down yet. I'm not where I want to be in the game. I'm never going to be super good because I'm just never going to have the time for it.
But you're a fighting game guy, so
yeah,
you'll get there.
I'd like to try to get there at least a little bit.
Yeah.
So
God, what have we done anything?
What are
We
you talking
watched
about?
that, was it Look Who's Back?
Oh my God, I forgot. We saw the best movie.
yeah.
It's called Look Who's Back. It's a German movie about Hitler just coming back.
Oh no.
He just wakes up in a field like where his bunker was, and it's just Hitler, and he's back, and he's in modern day.
Oh no.
But people think he's like a hilarious genius comedian.
But he's just literally just being Hitler.
Oh God.
And it's hilarious, and two, it's super poignant, and like
I could see how it could be both of those things,
But it's also kind of like Borat, where he kind of went around in character. Because the dude looks exactly like Hitler.
Oh,
He was
jeez.
talking to just people, and
How did
they
you
were
not get
saying the
arrested? Because
ridiculous
that kind of
stuff.
stuff's illegal in Germany.
I don't know. But yeah, he was getting people to say just like the worst stuff.
Just by asking him, well, what can we do to fix the country? And
Oh
say
man.
stuff about how basically wanting to deport everyone, and to a
God.
guy that looks like Hitler.
Like, it was hilarious and also terrifying at the same time.
And the parallels to Trump,
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
because there's, I don't know, should I kind of spoil it with the lady with the,
Is this movie widely available? Can it be?
It's on Netflix.
Okay, well then go ahead and spoil it. Yeah, that's fine.
but what was it, the old lady with the, I can't think of the word.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she sees him and it's like, no, he's just a comedian. She's like,
Yeah,
that's what, everybody's laughing. It's like, that's what they were doing back then. So when he started.
Yeah, when she sees him, she clicks and immediately knows that's Hitler. And
oh God.
But yeah. It's super funny and super
They put
smart.
him on a TV show and stuff too, and
Oh man, that's
Oh
rough.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really good. I super recommend it.
I mean, it's in
Okay,
German.
I mean,
You
I'll
have to
watch
read
it.
subtitles,
That's
but,
fine. I have no problem
it's
with
really
subtitles,
good,
but
though.
I'll have to. Yeah, that's
it's funny too. That's the thing. It's a comedy. It's
okay.
funny.
Okay.
It just also has a point.
Yeah. Well, that's good. But man, it's
So
kind of terrifying.
yeah. A
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
it is.
I say it's more funny than.
Yeah, when you're watching it, it's more funny. But afterwards, then when you start
makes you
thinking
think.
about
Start
it,
thinking
yeah.
about it, yeah. Mm.
Pretty funny stuff.
Because right now I've kind of got heebie-jeebies a little bit.
No, just a little bit. Yeah.
That's some touchy stuff. Just a wee, just a wee bit.
Wikipedia makes them cry.
Because it's like Hitler learning all the new technology and stuff.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
Oh jeez.
He's trying to pick a username, and it's like, well, you can be Adolf Hitler number 9. I am not Adolf Hitler number 9.
He's trying to pick an email address.
Yeah. It's a really, really good movie.
Yeah,
and it makes you think.
I'll have to watch it because yeah. Okay. Do you have anything not
about Hitler?
not Hitler that you checked out this
You want
week?
to talk about Yokai Watch?
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's a dumb kids show, but it's really funny. Yokai Watch. It's I don't know. I don't want to say
Pokemon
it's
with
like
ghosts.
Pokemon, but it's like the anti-Pokemon. Because all the monsters are stupid and terrible, on purpose. Because, I mean, it's basically Pokemon. It's a kid going around meeting monsters and befriending monsters, but, the dub, just everything is so ridiculous and stupid. It's actually pretty funny.
Talk about Mangy Mutt.
Yeah, Mangy Mutt is the best one.
Okay.
He's a dog with a Japanese salaryman's face
Oh God.
for a face.
Look it up.
He's really scary looking, but he keeps getting arrested just for being himself. He'll be going around doing something, and the cops will just show up and put him in prison.
It's like a running gag.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And when the kid summons him with his watch, it summons Mangy Mutt and the bars of his jail cell.
Oh God.
And there's a lot of toilet humor, which is extra funny because it's in an anime, and you never see toilet humor in an
you
anime.
never see that.
The two
yeah,
things-
You do.
Not that often,
I guess I watch different animes than you.
but just the clash between it being an anime and it having a bunch of toilet humor, and it makes the toilet humor extra funny.
Nice.
There's a yokai that makes you fart.
Yeah, there's one that makes you fart.
They summon the robot.
Yeah,
yokai.
he summons the robot with the logic that robots can't fart, so he'll be able to stop him. But no, the Robonyan is so advanced that he's a farting robot.
Oh, perfect. Nice.
But they also discover that he can change the smell of his farts, so he makes them smell like roses.
Oh, well, there you go. Nice. Of course, that makes perfect sense.
Bleep bloop. Not smell like farts. Bleep bloop.
It's just so off the wall and dumb and fun. And I haven't even played the game yet,
Yeah.
but I've watched at least 6 or 7 episodes of this show.
Awesome. The only thing I've seen from Yokai Watch was that Nintendo Direct with Bill Trennan eating all those donuts. Bill,
Bill, you're fired.
Oh gosh. Well, let's go ahead and take a break here, and when we come back, we'll get into some news.
Nerd Overload is sponsored in part by Creative Foundations.
Hi, my name is Robert.
Hi, my name is Amber.
Hi, my name is Jessica.
I'm Jimmy, and I work at Crave Foundations.
The store that employs people with developmental disabilities.
We have 4 locations.
Delaware, Mount Vernon, Marysville, and Urbana.
Our website is creativefoundations.org.
Find us on Facebook.
Set phasers to fun at the 8th Annual Out of This World Festival, hosted by Starbase Columbus on May 21st from noon to 7 p.m. The Out of This World Festival will feature food, exhibits, a sci-fi collectibles auction, and more. Admission is free to the public, but donations are appreciated. Starbase Columbus and the Out of This World Festival is located at 5541 Westerville Road in Westerville. OutofThisWorldFest.blogspot.com for more information.
We're back. That was Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult.
You didn't want to go, oh no, we're back to the show.
That's perfect. Oh,
that song
only.
was Godzilla.
Yeah! I nailed it. Awesome. So, new Godzilla trailer.
A Japanese Godzilla film.
Yeah.
Called Godzilla Resurgence. We've had a teaser trailer before where we didn't see anything. And they kind of were Cloverfielding a little bit. But now we got an actual trailer with a whole lot of Godzilla going on.
It's great.
I'm excited.
It looks really cool. The design for Godzilla is really cool.
It looks closer to the original.
Yeah, I like the fact they brought back the big, really long, just kind of flop around Godzilla lizard cattail thing.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell. I had a hard time telling if it's CG or if it's a suit.
I bet it's a suit actor that they've enhanced with CG.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a suit in a lot of shots, but a good one.
Yeah, a really good one.
Yeah.
He's all veiny and
yeah, he's got those cool red spots on him.
From what I read of possible things about him, he is the original Godzilla from the 1954 film where they killed it at the end. But because it's a Godzilla creature, it's been regenerating all this time, and now he's back. Hence why it's called Godzilla Resurgence.
Interesting.
So instead of being hero Godzilla like we've got in a lot of the later Godzilla films, he is the original destroyer Godzilla.
Okay, cool.
He's not from the last that Gareth Edwards.
Oh
Godzilla.
yeah, no, not that one. Although that one's getting a sequel too.
Yes, yeah.
With Mothra.
I like that movie.
I like that movie
It was
too.
pretty sweet.
I like that movie a lot. Plus, I heard a rumor that they're going to do a Godzilla King Kong as well.
I heard that as well. Yeah,
but this one, it's from the guy who did Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, is it Hideki? It's something Anno.
It's something like that.
I don't think it's Hideki, but it's close to Hideki.
Yeah,
yeah. But I'm excited about it. Of course, I really love Godzilla movies. So, and the fact that we're getting back to the Japanese Godzilla line is super exciting for me.
I like Godzilla and I love Evangelion,
so yeah.
Now, if this is the original Godzilla, are they going to bring back Perry Mason? Or what's his name?
The Japanese Godzilla.
But he was
in the American
cut.
In the American,
and they also did bring him back for Godzilla 89,
something like that. Yeah,
because that was like a soft reboot of the Godzilla franchise.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact: did you know his character was named Steve Martin in that?
Yes.
Yeah, his name was reporter Steve Martin, reporting
weird.
on Godzilla. He's a wild and crazy guy.
I like watching the original Japanese cut of the original movie.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of the story they kind of cut out for the American version, like the relationships between some of the characters and stuff, because you don't quite get that in the English one.
Well, they reworked one of the relationships to have it be with the white guy.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that. It was,
because that's what Hollywood does.
Back then, yeah.
But no, I'm excited, and more Godzilla, as long as it's not the
the Matthew Broderick one.
Yeah. I can't believe they made an animated series from that garbage too.
Oh, I can. It was the 90s.
Yeah, God, there were so
Early
many cartoons,
2000s.
like Men in Black cartoon.
The Men in Black cartoon wasn't very good.
No, it wasn't. Like seriously, I can think of very few cartoons from that era that were actually any good.
The original Godzilla cartoon wasn't that.
No, that
good.
could and Godzuki. No,
Scooby Doo voice.
Yes.
Yeah, Godzuki sounds like Scooby Doo choking.
Yeah, total. Oh, that's all garbage. But this movie looks like it could be really, really good. So I'm super excited about that.
And it's good just to see Japan doing Godzilla again.
Yeah, because it's been a really long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. Absolutely.
Wasn't Godzilla Final Wars, wasn't that like one of the last ones they did?
That was one of them, and that was early 2000s.
Yeah, because I remember it was Godzilla 2000. I think Final Wars was the last one.
I always wanted to see that one.
It's good. It's probably one of my favorites. Plus, they kill the American Godzilla in that one. Mm-hmm. And they kind of make a jab at the American studio for it.
Yeah,
because they're like, it's like, yeah, they said they've seen a Godzilla near Sydney or something, and then the Japanese Godzilla just murders it, and they're like, the two Japanese guy goes, They must have been mistaken.
I never understood Godzilla versus King Kong because King Kong isn't that big. It's not as big as Godzilla.
Godzilla's gotten bigger over the years. The original Godzilla was not that big.
They fit King Kong in a theater.
The original King Kong they fit in a theater. The new one, the one that was done by
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson. He was huge.
Yeah, he's a
big
really
guy.
Big.
Yeah.
That's a big monkey.
Ape.
But
also in Godzilla versus King Kong, they like kind of play off the weaknesses and strengths of the two characters. Mm-hmm. Like Godzilla is weak against electricity, and electricity makes King Kong stronger.
Why?
Does it? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
That's the way it worked.
I would think bananas would make him stronger, but that's just me.
That's specious.
All right, well, hey, switching gears a little bit from movies with Japanese actors to movies that probably should have Japanese actors. They released, what was it, a couple of promo images?
Yeah, just like one picture.
Okay, for the upcoming Ghost in the Shell live-action adaptation starring
Scarlett Johansson as Motoko Kusanagi.
Mm-hmm. Ghost in the Shell was a really seminal anime movie.
It's one of the classics. It's super popular.
It's still going today.
Yeah. A new movie and a new series have come out.
That movie is one of the few that I've actually watched.
I love the original movie.
I haven't seen the original movie since I was in junior high, so I don't remember hardly any of it.
I was always like, when in the movie stores, I'd always go tee hee hee because the box for the original movie, it was
naked girl
on the cover.
Yeah,
it's like hee hee hee. What is this?
But no, I love it. I've always loved the Ghost in the Shell franchise.
I've always caught them off and on, like in the middle on when it used to be on Adult Swim.
Well, it's one of the few anime like standalone films that got a series where the series was actually really good. Like Ghost in the Shell standalone complex was a really good series. It always hit like all the right buttons as a fan of the series.
I have like a really passing knowledge on it. Like I've just seen like random episodes. I've seen a lot of random episodes, but.
Yeah.
Like, when you do that, you can't put them together.
Yeah.
So it's
like you have like all the pieces, but you can't find the edges.
And I know I like it.
So what do you think of Scarlett Johansson as the lead in this?
Really, I like her as an actress. I really do. I think they really should have gave it to an Asian lady.
I agree. I'm really conflicted on it, honestly.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like...
She is a great actress.
Yeah, she is. I love Scarlett Johansson.
I can totally see her nailing that part. Mm-hmm. Like she could do a totally really good major, but should she? Yeah, that is the question.
I get a little conflicted. It's like, yes, it's a Japanese franchise. Yes, it's in name she's a Japanese character. At the same time, she is a robot whose consciousness can go from robotic body to robotic body. But I still feel like it's one of those things that maybe not a Japanese actress would be better. I mean, I can't say that I can think of a Japanese actress that is a better actress than Scarlett Johansson.
I think Rinko Kikuchi would have been a better choice.
Yeah.
Yes. I really do like her.
Oh man, I'm into it.
Yeah. I wish they would have tried harder.
If they would have put their own spin on the character since she's a white lady and maybe made it more of a white lady looking character instead of trying to make her look exactly like the major, which is what they're doing.
Yep, purple hair and all.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me play devil's advocate for a second. Did you feel the same way when they did Speed Racer? Because that's a anime movie that they used an entirely white cast for when they did the live action movie.
You know what? You're right. I didn't feel that way about it.
Yeah. So what's the difference?
But also, that movie was crap.
No, it wasn't.
That movie's garbage.
Wasn't. I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
That is a garbage movie.
I will lay down and die for that Speed Racer movie. I love that movie.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, what's the difference between that and this? Because that movie was very much of anime looking bright neon colors and
but was
speed lines.
Was Speed ever really said that he was a Japanese character?
Yeah. It's tone. It's the tone.
It's the tone.
Speed Racer is silly and fun, whereas Ghost in the Shell is very serious.
But also, Ghost in the Shell is set in Japan.
Yeah, and it's a very Japanese story about Japan.
Yes, it's about Japan and the Japanese government. versus Speed Racer, where I don't think they ever say where Speed is from or where they're even at.
I think he's Japanese.
He's Japanese.
He looks Japanese.
Yeah.
In old anime, everyone knows.
Pops maybe not so much, but
Yeah.
Speed looks Japanese.
And and the monkey.
Chim Chim.
Spritle.
Yes.
I love that. I can't believe you didn't like that Speed Racer movie.
Hate it.
I loved it.
Hate it.
Loved
so
every
much.
second of it. I thought it was fun. I thought they nailed the tone of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage.
You're garbage.
See, here's the thing. I liked that live action movie. Didn't care for the original anime.
Really, I like it. I like it because it's silly.
Yeah. See, maybe I never gave it as much of a chance, but I just remember I had a VHS tape as a kid, and it was the gold train car episode. It was
I
a 5
vaguely
episode
remember
thing.
that.
Yeah. That's the only ones that I've really watched all the way through, and it just never grabbed me.
Like I used to watch like a lot of the cheesy like American like eyed ones.
Oh yeah,
But then
That's what it
I've
is.
gone back and I've kind of watched some of the original Japanese ones where like characters actually like die.
Oh,
and
sure.
get killed and stuff.
Oh,
and I'm
stuff
like,
really happened.
Oh, it gets a little dark for a
and
silly
have,
cartoon.
What was it
have
called?
legitimate motivations and
Yeah.
emotions.
Yes.
And, yeah.
What was
And
it
not just
called? Mock Go Go Go.
Maka go go go.
Yeah.
I love Speed Racer.
Yeah, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, even though your opinion is wrong.
I don't know. I think you might be in the minority here,
you're-
buddy.
No, I just think you all have bad taste.
Yeah, you liked it.
Yeah.
No, bad taste.
No, you're the one with the bad taste. Speed Racer was great.
No, it is the children who are wrong.
Make me a rated R Speed Racer movie, and then maybe we'll get on that.
That sounds terrible. That sounds bad, and you should feel bad.
Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Crap. That's not even rated R.
But no, you're too fast and you're too furious. Huh?
I have to stand perfectly still so we save money on film. Oh. God. 70s Japanese anime, like production values is garbage.
Oh, it's not great.
No, it's terrible.
I love the way old anime looks, though.
I
Not-
do too. Like Galaxy Express 39 and
yeah, Captain Harlock.
yes. And I love how when they make new Captain Harlocks and things like that from that era, they keep kind of that style.
Bubblegum Crisis is amazing looking.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the live action Captain Harlock?
No.
Yes, I actually like it.
Yeah, it's.
Well, it's
I
not
don't.
live
I know
action.
nothing
It's
of.
not live action. It's CG,
Oh, okay, it's CG.
but it's really realistic looking CG.
yeah, well, that's yeah. See, I know nothing of the character, but I know that looks kind of cool.
Oh,
So,
it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I
actually.
would love to cosplay as Captain Harlock someday.
I'm really short. There was also like Pirate Queen Esmeralda too. It's part of that same universe.
cool.
But there was like a thing back in like the early 2000s where like old animes got like a rebirth kind of thing. You had like stuff like Cyborg 009, which was done in that 70s style. Kakaider came back.
Oh, Kakaider. That's something I recognize.
Yeah, because you're a Kamen Rider
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
But they had an anime of that, and they kind of kept that same 70s style, but with modern animation techniques.
That's cool.
I mean, there was a time it was really good, but you know,
It's a lot of that Shotaro Ishinomori stuff.
Yes.
That's really good. The oh god.
You know what else is good? Dirty Pair is good.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
like that one.
I like Dirty Pair.
Well, since we're talking about live action adaptations of animes and stuff, so I guess there's a bidding war for a live action Pokemon movie. What do we think?
It will not be good.
Yeah, I don't like the idea. I'm not hot on the idea.
Well, if it has to do with Ash, it would be the worst because Ash is
The worst.
he is the worst Pokemon trainer. He doesn't understand the game.
But do you think there'll be live action Team Rocket?
Oh, that would be
Jesse
pretty
and
So we
rad.
could only hope so, yeah.
Yeah, Jesse and James.
Who would
Meowth,
you-
that's right.
Who would you cast as the characters?
Probably some
No names.
Dis-
Yeah.
some
Emma
former
Stone-
Disney kid.
Emma Stone
kinda-
is Misty.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, I'm
I'm
it.
in. I'm
in
done.
it. I'm in it.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yep.
into it.
Gwen Misty.
Gwen Misty.
But
Spider Misty.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would work as a live action
I
film.
don't think so.
I
I,
can-
mean, maybe a CG series, but like not a live action.
I can only see it as like being too dark. For
Yeah.
some reason, whenever when I'm picturing an American-made Pokemon show or movie, it just looks dark and wrong.
Every American adaptation of a Japanese franchise. Okay, not I want to say ever. Most American interpretations of Japanese franchises are not good.
Except for Speed Racer, which we can all agree was very good.
I agree. It's very good.
No, the motion is not carried. This is a hung jury on
that movie was very good.
Hung jury.
You can't have a hung jury when only one person disagrees.
Yes, you do, because that's how a hung jury works.
Yeah, that is kind of.
Oh wait, yeah, it is. Never
that's
mind.
how it works.
Yeah, so you fail in your you are not an avocado in law. Sam gets the joke.
I got that one.
Yeah, you got that one.
That's a good.
If you ever finish Daredevil, you'd get that joke.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know. Like,
I just can't see a world in where it ends well.
No, not at all. Because Guyver was awful. Fist the North Star was awful.
That movie was great. I don't know what you're talking about.
You like bad movies.
I love bad movies, and anything under $1 million that was made for under $1 million that co-stars Malcolm McDowell is usually gold. Terrible gold.
I can't even imagine it good. I can't even picture it.
I can't either.
Like seriously, like the only good Japanese or American interpretation I can think of is the last Godzilla movie that came out, and even then, I still have gripes about it.
Yeah, it was by no means flawless.
No, God no. It was a waste of Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
I will agree with that. That was a waste of that guy.
I had no motivation for any of the human characters except for Bryan Cranston.
You're not supposed to because it's giant monsters fighting each other.
But the acting was bad. The plot holes were bad. The movie needed more Godzilla.
But Godzilla fighting monsters.
Yes, that part was cool. But that was only like the last 20 minutes. That was the Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman fight of the movie.
It's a good point.
But you don't want too much Godzilla because then it becomes less cool.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
You become acclimated to it.
Now, I will say I cheered hardcore the first time he uses his breath.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Like it's all smoky and misty, and you see the glow in the distance going. That part was cool, where it goes from the tip of the tail to
the
his
way
head.
he breathes at it.
Yeah.
that was cool.
I'm not gonna argue. Maybe some more fighting would be nice, but not that. I don't think that much more.
Not like the 70s and 80s Godzilla, where he's pretty much on screen almost the whole movie.
Yeah.
And when he's not on screen, everyone's asking, "Where's Godzilla?"
See, what I'm waiting for is another Gamera movie. Because he was the friend to all children.
Yeah.
I like Gamera. I like the Gamera franchise.
Oh, man. Or what about Jet Jaguar?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jet Jaguar come back. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be great.
Eat sushi from a pail.
Yeah.
What I never got is why Gamera and Godzilla never...
Two different
I know they're two different
companies.
studios, but
Gamera wasn't
that would have been a
Toei.
perfect marriage, though.
It would have been great, but yeah, Gamera wasn't
Space
Toei,
Turtle
so...
versus sea monster lizard.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Anyway, we have more news and we don't have a whole lot of time to get to them. So Bill and Ted 3, that's going to happen. That is a definite thing that's going to happen.
The production is locked in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm into
on
it.
that one. I mean, yeah.
I'm into it, but I'm wondering if it's been too much time.
No. I think it's going to be actually hard to mess that up.
Yeah, I think...
I'm about to say, they've been working on that script pretty much since the end of Bill and Ted 2.
Yeah. I'm just excited to see Keanu Reeves do comedy again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't really done that in a while either.
No. Shoot, when was the last time he did a straight-up comedy?
What was the last movie he did?
John Wick.
Oh.
John Wick was awesome.
I need to see that.
John Wick 2
I've heard
looks like
nothing but
it's going
good
to be
things.
super great.
Even better. Yeah.
Let's see here.
The Matrix 2.
Comedically bad. Comedically bad.
Made me laugh.
Welcome
I
to Party Boys.
I love the original Matrix. The two after that are just awful.
I never
the
saw
third one. The third one's okay.
I never saw the third one because after I watched the second one, I'm like, I don't want more.
But I love that theory that Neo is actually not the one, but it was Agent Smith the whole time.
I do like that theory quite a bit.
That theory was amazing, and it makes
very
so
good.
much sense.
I guess...
Welcome to the Wachowski cast.
Yeah, that's what it's turning into. No, I think Hardball was kind of funny until that kid died.
I never saw that movie.
It's
The Replacements was a comedy.
yeah, but no, Hardball. It was Mighty Ducks, but baseball, and some kid died in about 2/3 into it.
It was funny till that kid died.
Yeah, I'm not lying. But no, Bill and Ted 3 is going to be. I think it's going to be good. From what I understand, it's the threshold of where Bill and Ted's music were supposed. The Wild Stallions' music was supposed to change the world and make it a utopia. Well, we're past that point in the future, and it hasn't happened. Something has gone wrong.
Because that happens with time travel.
So you have middle-aged Bill and Ted going back and trying to figure out what happened.
Oh, so maybe it's like a Where Are They Now? VH1 Wild Stallions.
Kind of. And I don't know. They could do some crazy stuff with CG. They could do scenes acting against their
younger counterparts.
Think about that.
Sounds good.
Sounds
good.
No, bring back good robot us's.
Station.
Bring
back Station.
I still need to see the second one. I've only seen the first.
I've never seen Bogus Journey. Bogus Journey's weird.
It is really weird.
I liked it, but again, I like bad movies.
It's bad, but not like in a terrible way. But it's bad in a super weird way.
It just gets weird. They go to hell.
And heaven.
And they befriend Albert Einstein and the universe's greatest mechanics, which are
Station.
A couple of baby aliens.
And they confirm the fact that aliens go to heaven.
Yeah.
But
and there's a Seventh Seal spoof where they keep pulling out board games to play against the Grim Reaper.
Yes.
Constantly. That was pretty great.
The evil robot versions of them sent by an evil, basically Rufus.
Yeah, evil Rufus.
But he's not Rufus. He's a friend of Rufus's or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're not gonna. Yeah, what are they gonna do with him since George?
It'll
Carlin?
probably be his daughter playing Rufus's daughter.
Or they could get Ringo Starr since they did that on Shining Time Station. Remember, he was Mr. Conductor. They both were. Yeah. That would actually be an awesome in joke.
By that logic, they could also get Alec Baldwin.
I think it was. Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Let's see here.
We got Marvel news we haven't touched on. We always do Marvel news.
We got to jump on that.
Doctor Strange trailer dropped, and it was very cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited because we're gonna get like legit magic.
Yeah. It looks a little more serious than the standard Marvel fare. Although this is just a teaser trailer. They could front load it with some.
And
comedy
honestly,
like they
I
do with
completely
others.
forgot they had cast a woman as the Ancient One.
Oh, yeah, playing him as totally androgynous.
Yeah, which is perfectly fine.
Tilda
Swinton. Yeah.
Yeah, I was never against it from the beginning.
Although, if we want to get mad about Asian roles being cast as non-Asian actors and actresses, that's one.
Yeah.
It's not as blatant as Ghost in the Shell is, but it's still not great.
Yeah. I just hope Wong is in it. His manservant kind of assistant, sidekick butler.
I think the one dude is the one we kind of see in the pictures and stuff.
Well, Chitwell Ejiofor is Baron Mordo.
I know, but there was like I keep seeing like an Asian guy running around with.
Okay, well that's probably him then.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Like wearing like a green suit.
Yeah,
with, like,
that's
a sword.
it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's Wong. Okay.
Yeah, I've never been that familiar with Doctor Strange as a character. I've always kind of known him in the background, almost like Marvel's Doctor Fate.
I just know that he's Orpheus.
Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
From Venture Brothers.
For the most part. Yeah. But it looks good. The CG looks really good. It looks really trippy.
Yeah.
I like when he gets his soul punched out of him.
That was pretty cool.
When Tilda Swinton punches his soul out.
And then like the Inception world bending scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That looks cool.
Did you watch Commander Holly react to the trailer?
No, I didn't see it.
It's pretty good.
Okay, I have to watch that.
She freaks out.
That's awesome. I'll have to watch that.
And then Ross watches it right after. I was like, that was pretty cool. Because he doesn't know anything about Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube. But in other Marvel news, we get a title for the Spider-Man standalone movie that comes from Sony.
Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, that's a weird title.
Yeah.
But I did like how in all the images they show, and I really hope they keep it that way, the title looks like it would be like the title of a comic.
Yeah, that is cool. And Homecoming is it's the name of a comic storyline featuring Spider-Man, which also featured Captain America and Iron Man. Yeah.
Well, they did say that we were going to see some MCU in the Spider-Man franchise.
I thought you were going to say MC Hammer.
Hammer time.
Stop.
Can't touch this.
That's the song that gets played when Spider-Man goes to Homecoming.
Yeah.
The dance.
And the after credit scene will be Spider-Man Prom.
Yeah.
I kept looking at you, Cody, because I knew you were going to make that. Someone was going to make that joke.
I didn't know if you were going to make it.
I kept waiting. I was like, who's gonna make the Spider-Man Prom joke first?
I didn't want to yank it out from under you.
No, you.
And then I came in and kill steal.
Yeah,
you got it.
Snipe.
You beat us to it.
I can't
Good
wait
job.
for the third one, Spider-Man Spring Formal.
Spider-Man Sadie Hawkins.
Yeah. Who's gonna ask him to go? Is it gonna be Mary Jane? Is it gonna be Gwen Stacy?
It's going to be the Black Cat.
Ooh.
Is it gonna be the Hulk?
The Hulk, yes.
You don't know. They might go a different direction.
White Tiger.
Hulk too shy to ask for date.
Will Pewdie Parker go to dance with Hulk?
Hulk not want to go stag again.
Hulk smash boutonniere.
Hulk sorry. Hulk smash boutonniere on way here. He just pins it like with his huge finger, just slams it into Spider-Man's chest.
No, that's a movie I want to see. That would have to be Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah. Marvel Prom. Marvel Prom coming.
I feel like this is going to be an update for that stupid Avengers video game.
Avengers Academy.
Yeah.
Oh, that game is garbage.
Oh,
Did I
it
talk
is.
about that?
No,
on
you
here?
haven't talked about it.
I played that when it came out. It is hot garbage. It's a big microtransaction fest where you build their little school, but you don't actually get to do anything. You don't even ever send them to fight anything.
Really?
Yeah, and all the characters are like super young, like teenage.
Well, it's an alternate universe where they're all teenagers.
They still. I hate the models. They look dumb. They all look dumb.
Some of them are cool, and some of them
Okay,
aren't.
the only Loki looks okay because we've seen Kid Loki in Loki: Agent of Asgard.
Iron Man with his tech jacket kind of.
Yeah, I kind of like he's like a cocky teenage douchebag Tony Stark, and it kind of works.
Yeah.
John Cena voices the Hulk, and that's pretty awesome. the voice talent is actually really good. There's a lot of big names in it. Alison Brie is the voice of I think Black Widow.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
I can't remember any of the other ones, but there's a lot of bigger names in it. It's weird,
Huh.
but it's not very good. And the wait times to build things are all really long.
Because they want you to spend the money and get the gems.
Yeah.
Or, steal your parents' credit card and buy the gems.
Yeah.
Because you really want to unlock Kamala Khan and Jessica Drew.
Jessica Drew.
Spider-Woman.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, how'd you forget that?
I know, right? And I just bought this really cool comic called Spider-Women.
Yeah.
And it's her, Silk, and Spider-Gwen.
Yep, that's right.
I haven't read it yet, but I kind of flipped through it a little bit, and it shows, Spider-Gwen kind of just walking down the street, and all of a sudden she's not paying attention. She's just looking at her phone, and she walks through a portal, and she's standing right in front of Spider-Woman. She's like, "Oh, what the crap!"
Cool. Well, I think we're getting pretty close to time here, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, you've been listening to Nerd Overload. Thank you very much for tuning in. You can find us each and every day over at nerdoverload.com.
You can also find us at Facebook at facebook.com/Nerd Overload website.
You can email us with any questions or concerns at staff@nerdoverload.com.
You can tweet at us at nerd_overload.
And don't forget, we're on iTunes and Stitcher, so go over there and check it out. We have over almost 100 episodes on there, so
give us 5 stars and a review.
That would be great.
Also, we are on the radio. You can find us each and every Saturday at 10 a.m. and 9 p.m. on 107.5 WZMO. Or if you're outside the listening area or away from your radio, you can stream us online from the website WZMOFM.com.
Yep, we've got some great shows over there, and check it out. Why not? Again, thank you all for tuning in, and we will be back with you next week.
Pizza out.
This show was sponsored in part by Creative Foundations and Starbase Columbus.